Hello, and welcome to another episode of Colganology. Well, the weather forecast's a bit crap today. It was raining quite heavily parts of this morning, but other times it was lovely and sunny. Looked at the weather forecast and it said it'll all be clear by 3 o'clock. Then it suddenly said it was going to be 60% chance of rain at 3 o'clock and to go out now, so I've come out now and it's bloody spitting with rain. So who knows? Anyway, get wet, get wet. Oh, this is quite literally a wall of jam, or potential jam. Look at it. It's about, oh God, what, about 15 feet high, I suppose, 18 feet high. And from the top to the bottom, it's absolutely packed with blackberries. The ones at the top, ripening first, I suppose they get more sun, but they're coming on down the bottom. They're coming on down the bottom. A few of them are looking a little bit weedy, you know, only 2 or 3 little balls, but some are looking very nice indeed. Look at these. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Jam ahoy. No, it's no good. I can't resist. Can't resist. A bit sharp, a bit tart, but yum. Cuckoo pine, lords and ladies, arum lily. The berries are up now. They'll all go red eventually, and they're all poisonous. But the birds and animals like them. Starting to see quite a lot of these little mushrooms appearing around the base of the oak trees. You see there's quite a little crowd here going right the way around this this oak. I think they're oak milkcaps. We had some around virtually every tree last year, which was extraordinary. Here's one of those mushrooms that someone's knocked over, which is nice because it means I can get to look at the gills and look to see if there's any collar or frill, which there isn't, and that will help with identification. Basically, when you're looking at a mushroom for identification, you're looking at texture, you're looking at colour, you're looking at shape, you're looking at gills, or in the case of some mushrooms, the pore patterns underneath, and you want to look at the stem, again the texture of the stem, how thick it is, how thin it is, and whether it's got like a collar or a sleeve around it, which is where the cap that covers the gills has come away as it's grown. We've got a wild rowan tree here. As you can see, the clusters of the berries are nowhere near as big or as red as the ones that I'm seeing in people's gardens, but nevertheless perfectly good for using in jam. I wouldn't advise eating them raw because they do contain a chemical that might upset your tummy, but that chemical is destroyed by cooking. So they're a good ingredient, and they certainly add a vibrancy and colour to your jams. We have a natural wild wasp nest down here underneath this hollow log. Lots of them going in and out. I'm obviously not threatening them because I don't want to be stung. But a lot of activity. A lot of activity. Of all the trees that grow so fair, old England to adorn, greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of a midsummer's morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Here's a nice little find, a magpie feather. If I catch it in the sun, you can just see that shimmering blue and greeny blue. Lovely, isn't it? Oh, now the sun's gone in. Oh well, you got to see it anyway. Now here's an interesting one, because this looks like a puffball, doesn't it? Even though it looks like it's had a bit of a chew. But if I break it open, look inside. See that purple? This is an earthball. And it's one that can trip you up, because you could take this home and cook it and eat it thinking you've got a puffball when you've got an earthball. A puffball should be white flesh all the way through. This, I'm afraid, will not do you any good at all. Won't kill you, but you'll have a very poorly tummy. I found this growing out of a tree just now. It's the results of something called gummosis. It's when cherry trees are either damaged or diseased. The way they heal the scars is by exuding this resin, which goes absolutely rock hard. It's still slightly bendy at the moment, But give it another 65 million years, that'll be quite a nice lump of amber. Nice crop of parasols growing here. But they are in someone's garden, so I ain't going to touch them. I suspect I've probably bored you enough for today. So, toodle pip. See you next time.